We're at Harmon Field, Fayetteville and Bentonville with another big 7A West matchup tonight. Matt Jones along with Blair Cartwright. And it's always a big game when these two teams get together, and a lot of state championship games between these two, a lot of state playoff meetings between these two. But Blair, it's kind of hard to believe Bentonville's won 13 straight games in the regular season when these two teams meet. The last time that Fayetteville beat Bentonville in the regular season was 2005. That was Barry Lunny Sr.'s first year at Bentonville.
It's hard to believe a streak like that still exists in this day and age. And man, it's one of those games too, Matt. You circle on the calendar every year the schedule comes out. This is probably the best rivalry, I think, in the 7A West. A lot of respect, but man, they want to beat the other one bad. And yet in the playoffs, Fayetteville seems to have Bentonville's number, but in the regular season, Bentonville dominates the series. It's just crazy.
Yeah, between 2007 and 2016, Fayetteville was 5-2 against Bentonville in playoff games. We were talking about this earlier. It reminds me a little bit of college football, the Arkansas LSU series, in that it's really a one-sided series when you look at the record, but the other team wins just enough big games that it always keeps the series interesting.
No doubt about it. It is.
So Bentonville comes into the game tonight 6-0 overall, 3-0 in 7A West play. Fayetteville is 3-3 overall, 2-1 in conference play. The Purple Dogs coming off of a 46-6 victory last week at Van Buren. Really good bounce-back game for Fayetteville. Of course, they beat Rogers 2 weeks ago. They've won 2 in a row, but those two games combined, really good bounce-back performance after they lost 3 straight games to really good competition.
Yeah, they needed to get the ship righted, and hopefully did, and build some momentum into this one. I mean, this is huge. We know it's a conference game, but the huge implications tonight for both teams.
Bentonville coming off a 56-7 win last week over Rogers Heritage. That was their 21st straight conference victory. Bentonville, it's been over 3 years since they've lost a conference game, and they just really ruled the 7A West, and good chance tonight for Fayetteville to try and throw a kink in things. I think a lot of people thinking that it's going to be, maybe the Bentonville Harbor game a couple of weeks ago might have decided the conference championship. There's some who think that it might be Bentonville versus West. Tonight, Fayetteville's got a chance to, maybe put its name in the hat and see if they can win.
No question about it. A Fayetteville win tonight, I think, sends some ripples through the West and also gives Fayetteville some momentum. And plus, then you have a tiebreaker situation over Bentonville, so that would be huge. It would definitely be a great way to get on track and get back in the upper tier of the 7A West standings.
Of course, the other big game tonight that we'll be keeping an eye on in the 7A West, Springdale Harbor is at Bentonville West tonight. So really, what a lot of people believe are the top 4 teams in this conference are playing in those 2 games tonight. The other games across the 7A West, Van Buren is at Rogers Heritage, and Rogers is at Springdale. Fayetteville players are lined up, getting ready for the opening coin flip. Fayetteville tonight wearing purple jerseys, black pants, white numbers, and those purple helmets with the gray Bulldogs on the side. Bentonville on the far sideline wearing all white jerseys and pants, black numbers, and those Bentonville black helmets that have kind of made everybody knows when Bentonville's here when you see those helmets.
No question, but I'm glad we're not at Bentonville where they wear those black jerseys at home with gold numbers that are impossible to read.
We saw that last week in Van Buren. Van Buren wore black jerseys with black numbers.
Oh my gosh, how is that even legal?
I don't know. It sure was hard to figure out who Van Buren players were last week. We'll have a little bit easier time tonight figuring out who these Bentonville Tigers are.
See, the news crews are on hand. You might see them in the shot, the coin toss. This is a high-profile game. Always is every year, but good crowd on hand.
See the Purple Dog captains out there shaking hands with the Bentonville captains. Captain tonight for Fayetteville, Jalen Leapart. Number 70, number 97 is Melvin Comwinda. Number 6, Tavion Williamson. And number 22, Eli Chaddock.
Credit to our student camera crew. They do an outstanding job. They're the ones bringing the shots to you. And, they do a fantastic job, don't they?
It was a nice day. It's going to be kind of a cooler night. Temperatures will be in the 60s when we kick off. Probably will fall into the 50s by the end of the night. One of the cooler games that Fayetteville's played this season. Not as cold as it was last week at Van Buren. And here comes the announcement of the opening coin toss. Bentonville won the toss. They defer. And so Fayetteville will receive the ball to start the game. Fayetteville and Bentonville played a really nice game last year up in Benton County, and like so many of these games, it came down to a last-minute touchdown. Fayetteville was ahead, and then Bentonville scored on a long touchdown in the final minute of the game and won 24-20 up at Tiger Stadium. Want to remind you that tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Odom Law Firm, established in 1982. Odom is an ever-changing firm adapting to provide you with the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas. With over 100 years of combined experience, Odom has dedicated, knowledgeable, experienced lawyers and is a proud supporter of Fayetteville Bulldog football. Bentonville takes the field. Over on the far sideline, you see the Purple Dogs lining up in their inflatable tunnel, getting ready to take the field too.
Their opening video playing on the video board, and that's what they're waiting to come out. 62 degrees on a clear, beautiful fall night for football.
And here come the Purple Dogs. Fayetteville winners of 2 straight, Bentonville winners of 6 straight. This is a big game, maybe the biggest game yet for Casey Dick in his coaching career. The Purple Dogs played really good competition in the non-conference portion of the schedule. Played #1 team in Oklahoma, Owasso, the #1 team in Arkansas, Bryant. But as big as those games would have been if Fayetteville was able to win, if you can beat Bentonville, I mean, these are the games that really count when you start talking about playoffs.
Yeah, it's the feather in your cap, and you want to end that streak. You kind of own them in the playoffs, but man, they really would like to end this regular season streak to Bentonville. It's going to be important to get off to a good start tonight. You're getting the ball, a chance to take that first possession, score, gain some momentum, and then kind of put the pressure on Bentonville. Bentonville defense, though, is going to be tough. A lot of folks that I've talked to said they think it could be the best defense Bentonville's had since that 2010 team. And some will say it might be even better defensively.
Bentonville coached by Jody Grant. Coach Grant was the defensive coordinator for Barry Lunny Sr. for all those years when Bentonville was running roughshod over the 7A. Back deep for Fayetteville here as we get ready to start is Brooks Flanagan, #4. Brooks had an interception last week against Van Buren, had a really nice game down in the River Valley, and Isaiah Satania, who also had a really big game for the Purple Dogs last week, over 100 receiving yards and a long touchdown. Bentonville kicks it away. This one will go over Brooks Flanagan's head and out of bounds, and Fayetteville will start on their 20-yard line. It was a big week last week for the Purple Dog offense. Scored 7 touchdowns in all 7 of its first half possessions down at Van Buren. Hank Gibbs, maybe the best game of his career, 13 of 15, 301 yards and 6 touchdowns last week at Van Buren, and it was an incredible performance. Gibbs will not start this game. Quinn McLean is the starting quarterback here for Fayetteville on first down. And McLean's going to keep it, run up the middle, gets 5, gets 6, out to the 26. Good pickup on first down for the Purple Dogs, and now Hank Gibbs will come in the game.
Imagine that might have surprised the Tigers just a little bit. I don't think they were expecting that.
Fayetteville, as always, gets quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. And now we've got a flag. And we wait for the call.
Not sure what this could be.
Fayetteville players are moving backwards, so they believe it's against the Purple Dogs. And it was a false start against Fayetteville. That's been a problem for Fayetteville throughout the season, pre-snap penalties. That one will move them back 5 yards, negate most of that gain by McLean, and it'll be a 2nd down and 9.
Gonna have to clean it up. Can't afford penalties against the Tigers.
Gibbs comes out in an empty back set. Bentonville brings a late blitz. Hank throws right side. That's Cameron Ingram, gets the lost yardage back, +1 to the 27. 6-yard gain, and it's 3rd down and 3.
Nice catch by Cameron. He knew he was going to get rocked pretty good once he caught it, but he held on to it. 3rd and short, you got to like this.
Bentonville's one of the bigger defenses. You can tell just looking at them on the field. Biggest one that Fayetteville's seen since the Bryant game for certain. Third down. Gibbs looking left side. Pass is caught. This is a first down for Fayetteville. Dylan Cattell out to the 34-yard line. On 3rd and 3, they get 7 and a first down.
Good job, and Hank took a big hit, too, after he released that pass.
First and 10, Fayetteville from the 34. Gibbs will give it to Ingram, running right side. And he gets about a yard, maybe a yard and a half out past the 35-yard line. Bring up a 2nd and long for Fayetteville. Purple Dogs need to get to their 44. Early first quarter. Fayetteville first drive, 5th play of the game. Gibbs being pressured, now steps up, and he's going to be taken down at near the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard out to the 36, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and long for Fayetteville. We saw Hank Gibbs last week against Van Buren be able to step up and make some plays with his legs. That hole closed quickly. And now it's 3rd down. Fayetteville needs to get to its 44. Empty backfield set. Bentonville just rushes 3. This pass goes through the hands of Luke Charbonneau near midfield. That would have been a first down if he could have held on to it, but it went off his hands, and Fayetteville's going to have to punt the ball away.
Unfortunate turn of events there for the Purple Dogs.
Quinn McLean will punt this one for Fayetteville.
A little early. Fake punt it, maybe?
Probably not. Cooper Smith back deep for Bentonville. He stands inside his own 30. Now he'll move up a little bit nearer the 35-yard line. We got a flag on the play. McLean, this is a high kick, not going to be returnable for Smith. He'll fair catch it at the 31-yard line, but we've got to see what this flag is back on the Fayetteville side of the field. As it is, it's a 33-yard punt for the Purple Dogs with no return.
On the play.
And it's another
motion.
Another penalty against the Purple Dogs. Legal formation was the call. Our referee, I'm sorry, is not mic'd up tonight, so
and they
we don't hear his call.
Yeah, and they didn't have the crew list downstairs, so not always a good sign when they don't let you know who the officials are.
So this Fayetteville defense has not allowed a touchdown in the first half of the last 2 games. Back for Fayetteville this week, a big gain for this defense is Tyler Barnes, the senior linebacker. He's not played this season. Wears number 5 on the left side of the formation. Of course, Quade Moser missed a number of games for Fayetteville earlier this year. These are their 2 senior linebackers who made this team go defensively last season. This will be the first time we've seen them on the field together all year. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own 31. They'll go play action on 1st down and throw out to the right side. Breaks a tackle out across the 35. Good yardage on 1st down for Bentonville on the reception that time, Trenton Kolb. They'll mark him out at the 36. 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5.
Had a chance to wrap him up right after he caught it, but he was able to elude the defender and pick up the 5 yards.
Bentonville quarterback Ben Pankow takes the snap on 2nd down, rolls left across his body. That pass is caught. It's going to be a 1st down out near the 45-yard line. Zach Lee with the reception that time for the Tigers. 9 yards. Pankow comes into this game 38 of 62 this season. They don't ask him to do just a whole lot. 741 yards, 7 touchdowns, and most importantly, no interceptions.
They're not fancy. They're not big and explosive. They're just silent and effective.
On 1st down, the give is to Preston Crawford, and Fayetteville's right there to bottle him up. On the tackle that time for the Purple Dogs was Dylan Osborne. Pickup of a yard, 2nd and 9.
They're primarily a run defense or run offense. They will roll out Pancal as they can, but like previously, he'll hit the receiver and there won't be a lot of yards after catch. They just want to move the chains and milk clock.
They'll bring Crawford in motion on second down, give it to him, sweep right side, looking for the sideline. He's not going to get it. Good job that time by the Fayetteville defense. Tyler Barnes takes down Crawford after a gain of 5, but the way that play was setting up Blair, it could have been a lot bigger gain if he was able to hit the sideline, and Tyler Barnes took the sideline away.
And good to see Tyler back out there making a difference. Yeah, there was a lot of room on the edge for Mr. Crawford to go, and they closed it down quickly.
Third down for the Tigers. They need to get to the Fayetteville 45. Third down and 4. Pancal gives a hard count. Now he looks toward the sideline. Nearing 7.5 minutes to play first quarter. Big play here for the Fayetteville defense. Crawford's going to get past the first defender, gets into the secondary, and down to the 41-yard line. 8 yards on 3rd and 4, and another first down for Bentonville.
They had him momentarily at the line of scrimmage, but he got loose.
Two first downs for the Tigers on this drive. 1st and 10 here from the Fayetteville 41. Pancal fakes it. Now trying to set up a screen. This is Crawford. He's got some room and got some blockers at the 30. Crawford's at the 25, the 20, and he's going to be wrestled out of bounds by Tyler Barnes inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. Give him 23 more, and Preston Crawford's really having a nice start here for the Tigers.
Yes, he is. He is a man to be reckoned with this evening. They have to make a couple adjustments, and I'm sure they will.
Crawford, 5'11", 190-pound senior. On first down, Pancal looks right side. This pass is caught at the 10, at the 5, dives for the goal line, and they're going to say he's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Trenton Kolb on the reception that time, 14, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, as you saw, the receiver was setting a pick on the defender, and that's what allowed 23 setting that pick. And that's a moving screen in basketball, but no flag tonight.
1st and goal for Bentonville from the Fayetteville 4. Great start for the Tigers trying to punch it in. The give is to Crawford. Running left side, cuts up the middle. Not going to make it. Going to be taken down at the 1. It'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Wait to see where the ball is spotted. I think it's going to be between the 1 and the 2-yard line.
They're getting a tremendous push by their offensive line.
Crawford is 4th in the 7A West this year with 439 yards. He has 11 touchdowns this season. You got to believe they're going to try to give him number 12 here. Heavy set for the Tigers. 2 fullbacks flank the quarterback on either side. They'll give it to one of the fullbacks. He runs it in. Touchdown for Bentonville from a yard out that time. Cole Joyce on the run. And the Tigers have gone ahead 6-0 midway through the first quarter.
Just pounding the rock. And Fayetteville not able to stop it. And the Tigers strike first.
Gave it to Joyce, that big 6-foot, 215-pound fullback. Logan Turner is the kicker. On to attempt the extra point for the Tigers. His extra point is good. And so with 5:58 to play first quarter, Bentonville strikes first. The Tigers lead Fayetteville 7-0. This is Purple Dog Football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Back at Harmon Field, 5:58 to play first quarter. Bentonville leads Fayetteville 6-0. Isaiah Satania and Brooks Flanagan back deep for Fayetteville. Bentonville with a great drive to start this game, a 69-yard scoring drive, converted a big 3rd down, and Score from a yard out on a 1-yard touchdown run by Cole Joyce, the fullback.
And they bled the clock on that one, too, already. Just 5:58 left in the quarter, Matt.
It's a long kickoff, and Flanagan's not going to have a chance to return it. Fayetteville will have 1st and 10 from its own 20. I want to remind you that Ozarks Go offers all fiber internet and premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas, changing the definition of internet. Ozarks Go is a proud supporter of Fayetteville Bulldog football.
Need the offense to go now. Get Flanagan involved, get Satania involved. Move the sticks. They had a little success. Then the drive stalled out. Just need to put together a solid drive here and answer that Tiger score.
On 1st down, Hank Gibbs will go play action. Looking, now the pocket collapses, and Cole Joyce, who scored the touchdown a moment ago, has a sack. Joyce, junior linebacker, really solid player for Bentonville on both sides of the ball. That's a loss of 7, back to the 13, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and long. 2nd and 17.
I was going to say, it looked like he had good protection there for a moment, and then the pocket just totally collapsed.
Bentonville runs a little bit different defense than you see from a lot of high school teams, just 3 down linemen. Gibbs on 2nd down. Pocket collapses again. This time he takes off and runs with it. Gets the lost yardage back, plus maybe another half yard out past the 20, but it's going to be 3rd and long for Fayetteville.
Pretty good spot, really.
It's 3 times now, Blair, in 9 offensive plays for Fayetteville that the pocket is broken down and Gibbs has had to move.
Now you got to come up with your best 3rd down play with 10 to go here.
3rd down, just less than 10. Fayetteville needs to get to its 30-yard line. Gibbs, plenty of time, looking deep down the field. He's got Satania, but he's got him at the 30. Satania at the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Isaiah Satania from 80 yards away. How about that for a spark for the Purple Dogs? He had a 64-yarder last week, an 80-yarder this week. I thought that Gibbs might have overthrown him for a second, but Satania was just holding up, waiting for the ball to get there.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought it was overthrown, and it looked like he held up for it to come down. That is incredible.
Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer. On the web at alexbaldwin.com. And that's 2 straight weeks now that Isaiah Satania has been able almost to stop mid-route and wait for the ball and still outrun his defender for a touchdown. He did it last week against Van Buren. Huxley Richardson's extra point is good, and Fayetteville's got some life. 4:32 to play 1st quarter. Fayetteville and Bentonville tied 7-7. This is Purple Dog Football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks.
4:32 to play 1st quarter. Fayetteville and Bentonville tied 7-7 after an 80-yard touchdown pass from Hank Gibbs to Isaiah Satania. Satania's got 2 100-yard receiving games already in conference play. He did it against Bentonville West 3 weeks ago and then did it last week at Van Buren, and he's maybe 1 catch away from doing it tonight.
He's a weapon now. That's great to see. Now you got a key on him and Mr. Flanagan. And Charbonneau, I mean,
Satania,
that's great.
Satania's so much speed, and it is hard for anybody to keep up with him running full speed ahead, let alone having to backpedal and then turn around. You're just not going to see a lot of high school players able to keep up with that kind of speed. Thomas Needy's kick is going to be fielded by Crawford at the 3-yard line. Preston Crawford, he's got some speed across the 25, the 30, and he'll be knocked down at the 33-yard line. The return of 30, Luke Jansky with the tackle for the Purple Dogs, and Bentonville will start 1st and 10 from its 33.
It's not often you see a receiver appear to hold up on a ball that looks overthrown.
But, last week against Van Buren, Satania had outrun his defender by so much that he literally, I shouldn't say literally, but he almost completely stopped and waited for the ball to get to him. And then Van Buren still didn't have a chance to catch him.
That's when you know you're fast.
1st and 10. Pankow throws left side for Bentonville on 1st down. This is going to be a good gain for the Tigers. Near a 1st down out across the 40. And they'll mark him down at the 42-yard line. Cade Foster with the reception that time for Bentonville. I believe Tavion Williamson was on the tackle for the Purple Dogs. 2nd down and 1.
Their receivers do a really good job of blocking downfield.
Pankow will give it on 2nd down. Taken down in the backfield. Great pursuit that time by the Purple Dogs. Who was that who got the tackle?
Good question. I should have been watching the monitor.
It's going to be a 3rd down for Bentonville after that tackle in the backfield. Ball is spotted at the 42, so it'll actually go down as no gain. And it'll be a 3rd down and 1. Bentonville needs to get to its 43-yard line. Pankow looking, now runs left. He's got the 1st down across the 45, lowers his shoulder, barrels into Fayetteville territory down to the 49 of the Purple Dogs. Quade Mosier and Aiden Garrison on the tackle that time for Fayetteville. Good gain, though, for the quarterback, 8 yards and another 1st down.
How many quarterbacks hit Mosier like that? Man, he's a load.
That 2nd down tackle for Fayetteville, by the way, was made by Braylon Palmer, a sophomore safety. Pankow looking right side on 1st down. The pass is caught. Another big gain here for Bentonville across the 40 to the 36-yard line. 13 yards to Cooper Smith. And we've seen a couple of times, Blair, where Bentonville will convert a 3rd down and then they get a big play on the ensuing 1st down, and now they've got something going.
Indeed, and that was set up again by that receiver setting the big block on the edge, and that allowed Smith to skedaddle around the corner and pick up the big yardage.
Bentonville on the Fayetteville side of the field at the 36-yard line. Clock really ticking away here in the 1st quarter. 2:37 to play. Pankow will give it on a reverse, running right side across the 35 down to the 31-yard line. A 5-yard carry that time by Trenton Kolb. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Good job by the Purple Dogs over there near the sideline to not let him hit the edge, and we've seen that a couple of times. Don't let him hit the home run. You let him hit a single, but don't let him hit that home run.
Don't give up anything big. A little more rotation, too, you see coming in and out of the defense.
Second and 5. Pankow. I'm sorry, going to keep it himself. This is Pankow at the 20. Pankow's at the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Bentonville. Wow, Pankow takes it in from 31 yards out, and I don't know that I knew he had that kind of speed, Blair.
I didn't, yeah.
He hit the corner, and Fayetteville had no chance at him.
Well, great misdirection, too, behind the line. It appeared it was with the running back. We watched the replay again, and look at this. He gets around the edge, and, man, he just outruns everybody.
Mm-hmm. Brooks Flanagan had a chance at him at the end zone, but Pankow able to get to the pylon. Logan Turner on to attempt the extra point for the Tigers. Matthew Schluterman is the holder. Jackson Kaler will snap. The ball is down and the kick is good. And so with 1:51 to play in the 1st quarter, Bentonville has regained the lead. The Tigers lead Fayetteville 14-7. This is Purple Dog football.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows 2 important things. 1, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And 2, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtor.
Back at Harmon Field, minute 51 left in the first quarter. Bentonville leads Fayetteville 14-7.
Ziegler taking up on the play.
6 plays, 67 yards. That was a quick drive, especially for Bentonville, who likes to milk clock. Of course, the Bulldogs struck quickly on their end, so
Deep to the Bulldogs.
once again, important to answer that score.
Brooks Flanagan, Isaiah Satania back deep for Fayetteville. Fayetteville's not really had a great kickoff return this season.
Look at this formation, Matt. This is unusual.
And I don't know if Fayetteville's going to have a chance to return any tonight.
Yeah. Of course, when you kick it in the end zone, I guess it really doesn't matter how you line up, huh?
Kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs take over first and 10.
McNaughton Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years. McNaughton looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate is a proud sponsor of Fayetteville Bulldog football. Fayetteville scored once on 2 possessions, an 80-yard touchdown pass from Hank Gibbs to Isaiah Satania on 3rd down and long in their last drive. They'll start from their own 20 for the 3rd straight time. Gibbs is just going to chunk it deep. This time he's looking for Connor Flanagan, and Flanagan can't make a basket catch. Inside Bentonville territory. It'll be a 2nd down.
I like the call. Be very aggressive.
Fayetteville was aggressive last week at Van Buren. The 90-yard touchdown pass from Gibbs to Charbonneau in the second quarter of that game came about a minute and a half before halftime, and you kind of wondered what Fayetteville might do up 39-3. And they pushed that button and got another score.
That's one of their strengths is the long vertical game.
Gibbs on 2nd down looks. Flanagan can't catch this, and was it intercepted?
No, I think it hit the ground.
It hit the ground. Flanagan tried to make a juggling catch, and it held up just a little bit too long. A Bentonville defender able to come in and close on it, and Fayetteville's looking at a 3rd and long again.
Yeah, and that's just not something you see often from Connor.
Wonder if he might be a little winded from running 50 yards down the field the play before. 3rd down. 10 yards to go. Fayetteville needs to get to its 30. Gibbs with an empty backfield. Bentonville with just 2 down linemen. They'll bring a linebacker on a blitz, though. Gibbs steps up, throws. The pass is incomplete, but we're going to get a flag, and I think this is going to be a pass interference. Gibbs was looking for Satania. Wait and see what the flag is, but the Fayetteville sideline seems to think that this is going to go their way. Levi Bennett is the offender for Bentonville.
Pass interference against the Tigers.
Wait and see where they mark this.
Coach Casey's having kind of an animated discussion with one of the officials, and it didn't. Maybe they're arguing about the spot.
Be a 15-yard penalty, and Fayetteville's got a 1st down at its 35. The Purple Dogs up at the line of scrimmage quickly, ready to go here on 1st and 10. 2 receivers to either side of Gibbs. They'll turn around and give it. This is a big run. That's Jacob Sherritt's across the 45 to the 47-yard line, and the big senior running back with 12 yards, and maybe the best burst we've seen from him since he suffered that injury over to Wasso.
That's a difference. He makes a difference for the Bulldogs if he can establish that run game.
They give it to Sherritt again. This time he's going to run into the teeth of that Bentonville defense, and they'll actually give him a couple of yards forward progress out to the 49. It'll be a 2nd down and 8. Minute 7 left in the first quarter. Clock running. Fayetteville trails Bentonville 14-7. Bentonville has moved down the field rather easily on both of its possessions. Fayetteville with a big, long touchdown pass on its last drive, trying to tie this game. On 2nd down, Bentonville brings a blitz. Gibbs rolls to the left, now sets his feet, throws, pass is caught. Link Lindsay near the 1st down marker. They'll knock him out at the 43-yard line over on the far sideline in front of the Bentonville bench. It'll depend on the spot, Blair, but I think he's got a first down.
I think he does too. And credit Hank on that. He knew he was going to get hit, but stayed upright and squared his shoulders and made the pass right to Lincoln.
That's good for another Fayetteville Bulldog.
Yep, see the replay there. Yep, good spot.
Start to see a lot of these Fayetteville players who haven't been able to play at various points in the year. Link Lindsey, Tyler Barnes, and you wonder, is Fayetteville a different team when they have a full roster? First down, they turn around, give it to Sherritts, and he is going to be wrestled forward for a yard to the 36-yard line. Look like something you might see in the rodeo. It'll be a 2nd down and 9 upcoming.
Gain of a yard on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 9, Bulldogs.
Well, he doesn't shy away from contact.
No, he doesn't. I don't think Fayetteville's going to be interested in taking another snap before the end of the first quarter. Purple Dogs coming to their sideline. Bentonville goes to theirs. It'll be 2nd down and 9 when we come back. Fayetteville trails Bentonville 14-7. This is Purple Dog football.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Back at Harmon Field as we get ready to start the second quarter. Fayetteville facing a 2nd down and 9 from its 41-yard line. I'm sorry, from the Bentonville 41. And now Casey Dick doesn't like what he sees, and he takes a timeout. That is something you hate to see as you're a head coach when you have to take a timeout coming out of one. It gives us a chance to remind you that our game tonight is being brought to you in part by Odom Law Firm, established in 1982. Odom is an ever-changing firm adapting to provide you with the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas. With over 100 years of combined experience, Odom Law Firm has dedicated, knowledgeable, experienced lawyers. Odom Law Firm, proud supporter of Fayetteville Bulldog football.
First quarter, Hank Gibbs 4-7 for 103 yards and a touchdown, including that 80-yarder to Isaiah Satanga. On the other side for Bentonville, Pancal, 40 yards on 2 carries. He's kind of been the difference maker for them. Though they have a supporting cast. You can't really focus on one guy with that Tiger offense, Matt.
Fayetteville still very much in this game, even though Connor Flanagan doesn't have a catch. Gibbs hit from behind on 2nd down, and that caused him to short arm the pass. He was looking for Cameron Ingram. That would have been a good gain, too, I think, for the Purple Dogs. They'd have been able to connect, but it's 3rd down and 9.
3-man front, but, man, they managed to mix up the schemes and get pressure. You just never know where it's coming from.
Fayetteville's faced a lot of 3rd and longs already in this game. This one is a 3rd and 9. Need to get to the Bentonville 32-yard line. Gibbs with an empty backfield. Good protection. Now steps up. He's looking for Link Lindsey, and this pass is intercepted inside the 20, down at the 16-yard line. On the interception that time is Levi Bennett. He was the one who had the pass interference earlier in the drive. They'll mark him at the 16. It goes down almost like a long punt. But Fayetteville comes away empty-handed, and Bentonville gets the ball back, up 14-7. Gibbs just underthrew Link Lindsey a little bit that time.
Had good protection. And defense got to step up now. Maybe even get a turnover.
Pankow being pressured by Tyler Barnes, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. Taken down by Quade Mosier, but give Tyler Barnes all the credit. He's the one who spun him around and left him out to dry for Mosier. That's a big loss, too. Back to the 5-yard line, a loss of 11 on the play. They'll actually give Mosier a half a sack with Rodarian Cobbs. It'll be 2nd down and 21 for Bentonville. And Blair, this is the first time we've seen Bentonville behind the chains.
Yeah, and this is not something that's they like to be in. So great job by the defense there. Now how aggressive do you be on defense?
2nd and 21, Pankow takes the snap, give to Crawford, big hole left side, but he's going to be taken down. That was Hernandez who took him down. And had Hernandez not taken him down, he had a lot of room in front of him. It's going to be a gain of 3, and it will be 3rd down and 18 for the Tigers. Bentonville needs to get to its 26-yard line.
Boy, Xavier just comes up with big plays, doesn't he? This is a huge 3rd down. Boy, this can really turn the momentum of this game on its ear.
Fayetteville side of the field really into it here on 3rd down and long. Bentonville, Pankow rolls out, hit as he throws, just lost it up, and he overthrows his receiver. Fayetteville really fortunate right there. The pressure got to Pankow. He was looking deep downfield, though, for Chaz Nimrod, and had he hit Nimrod, that would have been a long touchdown pass for the Tigers because he had a lot of he had a lot of momentum.
Yes, he did.
For the Fayetteville secondary.
That's a gutsy call.
Yeah.
Boy, that was the last thing I expected Bentonville to do.
So Fayetteville forces a 3-and-out. Logan Turner back to punt the ball away. He's standing about 6 yards deep in his end zone. Connor Flanagan standing on the Bentonville side of the field at the 43. It's a low snap. Turner gets it off. It's not a great kick, but it's not going to be returnable either for Flanagan. He'll fair catch it as he falls forward to the 48 of Bentonville. So Fayetteville with good field position here as they start. 1st down with 10-12 to play in the in the second quarter.
Good field position. Now they've got some momentum. They were moving the ball prior to that interception, so you like the way the Fayetteville offense has performed tonight. You just finished the drive.
Still no catches for Connor Flanagan as Fayetteville comes out. It's be Fayetteville's 4th drive of the game. Gibbs on 1st down gets it to Sherritt's. Good cut by Jacob across the 45 down to the 41. It's a pickup of 7 on 1st down, and Blair, this is what you want to see as Fayetteville sets you up in more of a second and manageable situation.
Yeah, and great job by Jacob, too. I mean, just pushing forward, gaining an extra 2 yards that it did not appear he was going to get.
Sherritt's looks so much quicker tonight.
Yes, he does. It's
on 2nd down, they'll give it to him again, puts his foot in the ground, but this time he's going to be taken down back behind the line of scrimmage. He'll get forward progress out to the 42-yard line, so it'll be a loss of just 1 on the play. Cole Joyce on the tackle that time for Bentonville. He's been all around the ball.
Might be a little generous on the forward progress, but we'll take it.
3rd down and 4. Not what you want if you're Fayetteville after that 7-yard gain, but it's better than the 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10 that they've been set up in a number of times already. Gibbs with 2 receivers to either side. Sherritt's the tailback. They'll throw it to Jacob. He's got it, and he powers forward near the 1st down marker. It looks like he's got it if you look at the side judge over on the far sideline. Good second effort that time by Jacob. Even if he doesn't have the 1st down, he's given Fayetteville a chance to potentially pick it up, and I think they're going to have to measure for it.
Looks like they might have moved the ball back just a little bit, Matt.
Here's the replay. Sherritt's was hit about 2 yards shy of that marker, but good second effort, able to get the ball up near the 1st down.
Yeah, he may be a little short.
Here comes the measurement.
It's close.
And he is short by a few inches. 4th down, and you got to believe that Fayetteville's going to go for this. They bring Quinn McLean in. McLean, of course, really good goal line option for Fayetteville in that shotgun formation. He ran it on 1st down in this game for 7 yards. Spot the ball,
And you
just
can't,
shy of the 38.
and you can't just assume McLean's going to run. He can throw the ball as well.
It's 4th down.
Well, and with the way Sherritt's has run the ball too, that gives them another option. They overload the right side of the field. McLean lined up almost like a pistol quarterback, but without a running back behind him. Now he'll step back a little bit. Shotgun formation. They bring Flanagan in motion. McLean just keeps it, powers forward, and he's got the 1st down. Across the 38, near the 37. He only needed a few inches. He got nearly a yard. Misdirection by Flanagan. Got Bentonville looking a little bit. And Quinn McLean's done a good job when he's been asked to run the ball tonight. Had a touchdown last week on the goal line at Van Buren. 1st down here, 1st and 10, 8:29 to play, 2nd quarter. Fayetteville trailing Bentonville, but the Purple Dogs driving on the Tigers side of the field. This is where maybe you take a little bit of a shot if you're Fayetteville. They'll run it though. Sherritt's across the 30. Jacob Sherritt's at the 25. Can he get away? No, he can't get away from the last tackler. Touchdown saving tackle over on the far side of the field. Mark him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on the play. Bennett with the tackle. Touchdown saving tackle that time for Bentonville. But Fayetteville's back in the red zone.
And they never brought him down to the ground. And as we watch the replay, they'll line up quickly.
Gibbs on 1st down. They give it to Sherritt's again, running left side. Jacob Sherritt's at the 15, down near the 10. He'll be about a yard shy of the 1st down. Where has this run game been for Fayetteville the past few weeks? Jacob Sherritt's looks like a completely different player tonight against Bentonville.
Man, he is running like a bull in a china shop right now. And I'm sure the Tiger defense is not used to being on the field this long during a series.
Do you run it again? 2nd down and 1. That's what they'll do. Sherritt steps left side. He's going to be hitting the backfield and taken down. It'll bring up a 3rd down. They might have given him forward progress back to the original line of scrimmage, and that looks like it's where it is. So it'll be a 3rd down and 1. 7:15 to go, 2nd quarter. Moving right along at Harmon Field. Another big 3rd down for Fayetteville, and here comes Quinn McLean.
8 carries, 46 yards for Sherritt's.
On 3rd and short, McLean fakes that pitch again. He spins around at the 5. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Quinn McLean with a great individual effort. Goes in from 11 yards out, and the Purple Dogs are an extra point away from tying this game up.
Same call as they did on that 4th and 1. They faked the push pass. McLean finds the hole, goes through, bulls his way in. I think the Tigers are a little stunned.
Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. Huxley Richardson on trying to tie this game up. Bentonville jumps off sides and wait for that call. Off sides against the Tigers. Hopefully we can show that touchdown again here in just a minute.
Well, they're going to decline the penalty. He could accept it and then go for 2, but yeah.
It's all about the angles here.
True.
Even though when you're in the middle of the field, I don't know if angles so much. Maybe more repetition than anything. Superstition. Huxley Richardson's extra point is good. And so with 6:50 to play before halftime, Fayetteville has tied the game again. Fayetteville 14, Bentonville 14. This is Purple Dog football.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows 2 important things. 1, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And 2, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Back at Harmon Field, 6:50 to play before halftime. Fayetteville and Bentonville tied at 14 apiece.
8 plays, 48 yards. For the touchdown, we are tied at 14. And I think momentum's wearing purple right now, Matt.
Thomas Needy on to kick this ball away for the Purple Dogs. Bentonville with a unique return look. You've got 3 return men back deep. Kobe Reed, Preston Crawford, and Chaz Nimrod are all back deep for the Tigers. Needy with a little pooch kick. It takes a high hop. It's a live ball. Bentonville has not recovered it, and they finally do at the 25-yard line.
That almost got real interesting.
This looked like a rugby ball the way it took that hop.
Yeah, and they're all kind of looking at each other, waiting for the other guy to take it. And then they all kind of took it at once, and here come the Bulldogs, and they were really fortunate.
Tyler Barnes and Quade Mosier teamed up to make a big stop on first down on Bentonville's last possession. That forced a 3-and-out, essentially.
Yeah.
And Fayetteville got the ball back and was able to tie it. See if the Purple Dog defense can make a play here. Had a few turnovers last week at Van Buren. On first down, Bentonville now going to try a little bit of a trick play. Pankow on the throwback across the 30, the 35, and he's going to be run out of bounds by Hernandez on the far sideline. It's going to be a first down, but Blair, like a few other plays tonight, Fayetteville gives up some yardage but doesn't give up the big play.
Yeah, that could have really been disastrous.
Hernandez
Nothing
ran
real
him out of
fancy.
bounds.
Yeah.
10-yard pickup, 1st and 10 again for the Tigers.
I think everybody was just kind of stunned when Crawford stopped and turned to throw.
We'll go play action, throw right side. Look at that play. Brooks Flanagan comes up from his cornerback position and makes the hit right away on the catch by Cade Foster. Pickup of a yard to the 36, and we've seen Brooks Flanagan make some plays like that this year, and he's starting to play a little bit more aggressive. Good to see from their senior cornerback.
And that time the receiver in front didn't make the block on the defender, so he was able to get to the receiver immediately.
That little throw out was all Van Buren did last week. Flanagan made a number of plays in that game. On second down, Crawford runs right into the teeth of the defense. Quade Mosier with the tackle. A yard on the pickup to the 38, but it's 3rd and long. Quade Mosier, the linebacker, committed to play at UCF. At a team high 115 tackles last season. And this Fayetteville linebacker group, Blair, in my opinion, really, really strong. Now they've got Tyler Barnes back. You've got Barnes out there, a senior, Mosier, a senior, and a player who I really like, Caden Turner, number 21,
Yes.
the sophomore. 3rd and 7. Bentonville needs to get to its 45. Fayetteville brings a delayed blitz. Pankow throws. The pass is incomplete. He was looking for Trenton Kolb in first down yardage to the 47, but it kind of one-hopped a little bit in front of Kolb. Kolb was falling down. May have hit his arm. And for the second straight drive, Fayetteville's going to force Bentonville to punt the ball away.
Another big stand by the Bulldog defense.
Logan Turner back deep to punt for Bentonville. He'll stand inside his 25-yard line. Connor Flanagan standing back inside the Fayetteville 30. Fayetteville's got some momentum here. Can they capitalize on it? Turner punts it away. This is not a great punt, but it takes a good bounce. Connor takes it on the hop, and Connor fumbles it. Did Bentonville get it, or did it go out of bounds?
Boy, it's going to be close. Bentonville's saying they have it, but I don't know that he had possession of it.
It is
are.
Bentonville football. Ooh. Oh, my. Connor Flanagan took it on the hop. It got away from him. Bentonville able to pounce on it inside the Fayetteville 30. Here's the replay.
Oh, cut away. It was hard to tell if he had possession as he was going out of bounds. What a swing of events.
Just can't make mistakes against this Bentonville team. Pankow, 1st and 10 from the Fayetteville 30. The give is to Crawford, cuts back right side. He's got some room across the 25. Crawford high stepping at the 20, the 15, the 10, at the 5. He'll be down short of the goal line. Touchdown saving tackle that time by Tavion Williamson, but the Tigers are inside the 5. 27-yard kick pickup that time by Crawford, and it's 1st down and goal. Fayetteville had a chance in the backfield, but Crawford, really good lateral speed. The officials coming over to talk to Fayetteville about something. Not quite sure what it is.
Yeah, what a swing of events, though. You hold them on a 3rd down, force them to punt. Well,
not quite sure what it is.
Yeah.
I think this is Steve Jansky, the athletic director, coming out to talk to the officials.
Is it a headset issue maybe that all the clocks are up?
You see the principal, Jay Dostal, coming out. Everybody's pointing back near the video board
Yeah.
about something. Now they're sending the Bentonville and Fayetteville players off the field. I'm not sure what's going on.
Unusual.
In May of last year, the Fayetteville Bulldog family lost one of its most loyal, dedicated, enthusiastic.
And now here we've got more people coming out on the field. This is bizarre. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back in just a moment. This is Purple Dog Football.
Nothing on the radar.
Still some confusion on the field.
In the clock?
Administrators from both schools out on the field. Steve Jansky walking with Casey Dick here on the Fayetteville side. Fayetteville's principal out on the field. Athletic directors from both teams on the field. They're pointing back toward the video scoreboard, but no word as to why there's been a stop and play. Bentonville's got a 1st and goal from the Fayetteville 3.
And they're on the opposite end of the field from the video board.
We figure out what happened, we'll let you know.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. There's no weather or anything.
Fayetteville's defense coming back out on the field, and there's Bentonville's offense about to break the huddle, I think, on the far sideline.
Well, who does this stoppage of play benefit? I mean, this is like an extended timeout. It almost is more advantageous, I think, for Bentonville.
Well, play is about to resume. First and goal for the Tigers. Pankow comes out, gives it to Crawford, running right side. Crawford falls forward, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. Crawford with his 12th touchdown run of the season. And the fumble comes back to hurt Fayetteville. Bentonville goes 30 yards in 2 plays and goes back up on top, 20-14.
Well, the good news is you still have time left in the half to answer and tie this thing up and get into the locker room.
Logan Turner on to attempt the extra point for the Tigers. Matthew Schluterman will hold. It's not a great snap. Schluterman able to get it down, and Turner's kick is no good. So, with 4:41 to play before halftime, our new score Bentonville 20, Fayetteville 14. This is Purple Dog football.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back at Harmon Field, 4:41 to play before halftime. Fayetteville trails Bentonville 20-14. Tigers scored a touchdown after a Fayetteville turnover, fumbled punt return. Tigers missed the extra point. We'll see if that becomes.
That could be huge before it's all said and done.
Satania and Brooks Flanagan are back deep for the Purple Dogs. Again, we just haven't seen Fayetteville have a chance at a return in quite some time. And that one will go over the head of Brooks Flanagan. He tried to sell it.
Yeah.
It'll be a touchback and a first down for Fayetteville at the 20-yard line.
And credit him, too. You know these guys want to return a kick and not force the issue and have a mishap.
Hank Gibbs and the Purple Dog offense coming back out onto the field. Hank tonight threw his 17th touchdown pass of the season. 11 of those have come in the past 3 games. Gibbs will keep it on first down across the 25, and Hank uses that 6'5" frame to fall forward for another 2 or 3 yards out near the 28-yard line. Good pickup on first down.
Nice play call. Did not expect to see that. They keyed on Sherritts and allowed Gibbs to plow his way up the middle.
Second and short, Fayetteville needs to get to the 30. Good protection here for Hank Gibbs. Throwing deep down the field. That's Satania again. Satania at the 30, at the 25, and Isaiah Satania taking down at the Bentonville 23-yard line. Second time tonight, Gibbs has hooked up with Satania for a big gain. Purple Dogs knocking on the door.
What a weapon he is. He just flies down the field.
49 yards that time from Gibbs to Satania. Third time in 4 games, Isaiah's had a 100-yard receiving game. On first down, Gibbs being pressured, and now he throws the ball away as he's hit out of bounds.
Yeah, that's...
Casey Dick wanting a late hit out of bounds, but he's not going to get it. The side judge on this side of the field was turned around to see if the ball was going to go out of bounds or if someone was going to catch it, and he didn't see the hit on the near sideline.
But the referee should have been able to see it. In theory, at least.
They all missed it. Second down for Fayetteville. A little more on Satania. 2 catches tonight, 129 yards.
It's Connor Flanagan type numbers, Matt.
Second and 10. Fayetteville needs to get to the 13. Gibbs goes play action. Pump fakes, gets away from pressure. Now throwing the pass to Link Lindsay is incomplete. Lindsay caught it, but I guess they'll say his foot was out of bounds.
Yeah, he was close to the sideline. It was hard to tell.
He clearly caught the pass.
That brings out some boos from the home crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a big incompletion, too.
Big incompletion. That would have been a first down. So instead of first and goal, or first and 10 from about the 11, it's going to be a third down and 10 for Fayetteville. Purple Dogs need to get to the Bentonville 13-yard line. Lindsay and Flanagan to the left side of Gibbs. They're going to give it to Sherritts up the middle. Sherritts at the 20, but that hole closes fast, and he'll get to the 18-yard line. And now if you're Casey Dick, what do? Looks like he's going to keep the offense on the field. 4th and 5.
4th down and 5.
Biggest play of this game so far right here for Fayetteville.
And it's a long 5, too.
I think Casey Dick is going to run the clock down and maybe take a timeout.
Not a bad idea. Don't want to give Bentonville if you don't get it, don't give them a lot of extra time.
There's still 12 on the play clock. But all the Fayetteville skill players are walking over toward the Fayetteville sideline. And Fayetteville is going to take a timeout. It gives us a chance to tell you that Ozarks Go offers all fiber internet and premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas. Changing the definition of internet, Ozarks Go is a proud supporter of Fayetteville Bulldog football. Blair, it's 4th and 5 from the 18. It looks like Casey Dick was playing for 4th down on that last call to run on 3rd and long. Gives them more of a 4th and manageable. What do you do here on 4th and 5?
Boy, it's a good question. You've got one timeout left, so you conceivably could go out, see what Bentonville shows, and take a timeout if you need to, but then you burn that last timeout.
They're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, just take the points. Not a bad idea.
This is within Huxley Richardson's range. This would be about a 35-yard field goal attempt. We saw him hit one from over 40 a few weeks back at Bentonville West.
Of course, it'll be on the right hash, so there'll be a little bit of an angle. There's not any wind tonight.
$35-yard attempt here for Huxley Richardson off the right hash mark. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is no good. He pushed it to the left. And so Fayetteville comes away empty-handed on that trip inside Bentonville territory. That's the second time tonight Fayetteville has done that. And Bentonville will hold on to a 6-point lead with 2:46. And now you talk about timeouts. Bentonville has all of its.
Yeah, they're not a big play offense, but they've got enough time to make. They've had a couple of quick drives tonight, so they can get down the field. Fayetteville's got the one timeout.
Till that turnover, Fayetteville had forced Bentonville to punt on back-to-back possessions from about this spot on the field. On first down, Ben Pankow looking left side. He's got his man at the 35. Big gain on first down, 16 yards out to the 36. Trenton Kolb on the reception that time for the Tigers. Clock will stop with 2:39 to go before halftime.
Still a little too much time for comfort.
On first down, Pankow goes play action looking over the middle. Tavion Williamson with a big-time defensive play. If he doesn't make that play, it's 6 for the Tigers. That might be the best defensive play we've seen yet from a Fayetteville cornerback this year. Brings up 2nd and 10. The clock will stop. 2:33 to go before the halftime.
Phenomenal play.
If Williamson would have been able to read it just a little bit better, he might have picked it off.
That would have been better, but the play he made was
yeah.
outstanding, or else, like you said, that was 6 points.
It's a couple of times tonight, Pankow has had a receiver with a step on his defender, but hasn't been able to convert. Pankow runs it himself on second down, tries to hit the sideline. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. Tavion Williamson again. 5 on the carry out to the 42. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 5.
And getting out of bounds stops the clock, so they still have those 3 timeouts in their pocket.
If you're Fayetteville, if you can get Bentonville off the field right here, you've got some time to potentially go back down the field yourself.
True. This is another huge. How big have the 3rd downs been tonight?
Caleb Fields, the senior, comes on to replace Palmer on 3rd down. Fayetteville with a heavy set in here.
Bentonville 1 of 5 on 3rd downs.
3rd down and 5. Pankow will keep it himself. He's got the first down into Fayetteville territory. Pulled down from behind by Quade Moser at the Purple Dog 48-yard line. Pickup of 10. We've seen Pankow really do some damage with his legs tonight. Not quite sure I expected that.
No, and credit his offensive line for opening some holes, allowing him to do that.
Bentonville averaging 388 yards per game this season. Good first half offensively for the Tigers. On first down, Pankow, play action, being pressured, gets hit as he throws, and this pass is overthrown. He was looking for Kolb inside the 20-yard line. Good pressure that time by the Purple Dogs. Redarian Cobbs, I believe, is the one who knocked Pankow down. Looked like Melvin Comwinda and Jalen Oliver also got some pressure on the quarterback.
They're starting to get back into that Tiger backfield. Put some pressure on the QB.
Seems like every time Pankow has dropped back, he's been pressured, but when he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly, obviously that's neutralized the Fayetteville rush. Second down, Pankow fakes right. Now he's going to take off left, and he'll be tackled short of the first down marker, able to fall forward for a couple of extra yards. Tyler Barnes in on the tackle that time for the Purple Dogs, also Quade Mosier.
Tyler Barnes also in on the stop.
It'll be a third down and 4 yards to go. The ball's at the 42 of Fayetteville. Bentonville needs to get to the Purple Dog 38.
It's third down.
Need to stop here.
Pankow on third down. They'll run a reverse. Now they'll throw it back to Pankow. Now he's looking for a receiver. He's got him wide open at the 25, the 20. Breaks a tackle, and that's a touchdown for Bentonville. Jackson Kinsey, the tight end, with the reception. 42 yards for the score. Braden Palmer missed the tackle over on the far sideline. Is there a flag on the play? I don't think so. Touchdown.
Man.
That's the first time Jackson Kinsey's caught the ball tonight, too, for the Tigers. There is a flag back on the Bentonville side of the field.
And they're just going to pick it up?
It's a roughing the passer against Fayetteville. So that'll be enforced on the kickoff.
Roughing the passer against the Bulldogs. Penalty will be assessed after kickoff.
Logan Turner on to attempt the extra point. He missed his last extra point for Bentonville. This would put the Tigers up by 13. Schluterman will hold. It's a high snap again. And this time the kick is good inside of the right upright. And so with a minute 16 to play before halftime, our new score, Bentonville 27, Fayetteville 14. This is Purple Dog football. Still at Harmon Field, a minute 16 to play before halftime. Fayetteville trails Bentonville 27-14. Fayetteville's got one timeout after it gets the ball back here. Chance for us to tell you that McNaughton Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years. McNaughton looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate, proud sponsor of Fayetteville Bulldog football. Elliott Nimrod will kick the ball away for Bentonville. He has 5 touchbacks already tonight. Correction, 4 touchbacks, looking for his 5th. Nimrod, the left-footed kicker. And I think you can concede the 5th touchback after the roughing the passer penalty. That one went off the upright. Fayetteville will start first and 10 at its 20. One timeout left before halftime. Excuse me.
Yeah, on those, he was trying to put it through the uprights. I remember Steve Little used to do that all the time on a regular kickoff for the Razorbacks. I mean, that was good times back then. Okay, the Bulldogs still plenty of time here, Matt, to put some points on the board. We know they're a quick stride offense. Cincinnati on a couple deep routes.
They've had some success doing that tonight. They've got Chaddock, the tight end, into the left side. Sherritt's the tailback. They'll give it to Jacob Sherritt, running for about 4, maybe 5 yards. They'll mark him at the 24. Doesn't look like Fayetteville's in much of a hurry, Blair.
No, Bentonville's not playing back as if they're, expecting them to try to go deep. They're just going to stay in their base defense.
Bentonville gets the ball first in the second half. Tigers leading by 2 scores. A little surprised to see Fayetteville not playing a little bit more aggressive.
Maybe they're trying to lull them to sleep.
Train blares off in the distance.
It's a sign.
Second down and 6. They'll give it to Sherritts again. Again, not much up the middle, maybe a yard, maybe 2 out to the 26, and now it's 3rd down.
It's almost like they're trying to dare Bentonville to use those timeouts. And I'm surprised they're not.
Looks like Fayetteville's content to go in down 13 at halftime. Really, really surprised to see this.
Yeah.
Casey Dick doesn't have to call another play if he doesn't want to. And the Fayetteville players are walking off the sideline and walking off the field. Fayetteville's going to go to the locker room trailing Bentonville 27-14. It was 14-14, but the Tigers with a couple of touchdowns late in the second quarter to take the lead. And Blair Bentonville gets the ball first in the second half. You can't have a bigger defensive possession than what Fayetteville's going to have when they come out of the locker room.
No, they're going to have to stop them come out of the locker. I mean, the defense has done that at times. The offense, I mean, they're close. I mean, they've put together some great drives on both sides of the ball. Got to finish.
27-14 at Harmon Field. We'll be back in a moment. This is Purple Dog Football.
These academically talented high school seniors have an opportunity to continue the competition for some 7,600 National Merit Scholarships worth more than $31 million that will be offered next spring. Our National Merit semifinalists for 2019 are Namrata Anand, Jenna Caudle, Harris James, Grace Gillian, Michael Prisman, Grace Lee, Grace Martin, Benjamin Pierce, Devin Pearson, Anna Reed, Anna Roach, Karthik Sampat, Amanda Thompson, Henry Pellet, and Carson Young. Let's give them all a round of applause for their academic excellence. Please help me welcome to the field for your halftime entertainment, your Varsity Dance and Dive. The Varsity Dance team is led by Coach Elizabeth Gamble. Ladies, your music is on. team. The varsity cheer team is led by Elizabeth Young. Ladies, your music is on. Joining us tonight in the halftime performance, please welcome to the field the Fayetteville High School Marching Band. Tonight the band presents their contest show entitled The Highs. Musical selections to be performed include Westland and the Mila Overture by Lincoln, Flight of the Bumblebee by Rinsky-Korsakov, Killer Queen by Queen, Simple Gifts, Make Our Garden Grow, and Overture to Candide by Bernstein. Featured soloists for tonight's show include Amrana Anand and Abby Chang on flute, Vincent Rubinelli on the reed, and Abby Lawson on clarinet, Jackson Renfro, Grady Kate, and Rain Charlton on sousaphone, and guard soloists Flynn Stewart and Abigail Thompson. The band joins us tonight after being named Grand Champions at the Bentonville Marching Band Invitational on October 5th. The band finished first place and swept all of the captain awards, including Outstanding Visual, Outstanding Music Performance, and Outstanding General Effects. Congratulations to the Bulldog Band! The FHS Band now prepares for the Bands of America Regional in Atlanta, Georgia. We'd like to wish our friends, the Bentonville Pride, good luck as they compete at the Bands of America St. Louis Super Regional this weekend. We are now joined by all members of the FHS band as they perform Lady Marmalade. Each week, the Bulldog Band recognizes an outstanding student as our Marcher of the Week. For the week of October 7th through 11th, our Marcher of the Week was junior baritone player John Shields. And for the week of October 14th to 18th, our Marcher of the Week.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on
The Bulldog Band is under the direction of Barry Harper, Brett Lawson, Trey Antonetti, Michael Post, Matt Brusca, Caleb Hans,
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town. To connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back at Harmon Field in Fayetteville, as we get ready to start the second half, Fayetteville will kick off. Purple Dogs trailing Bentonville 27-14. Tigers scored twice at the end of the first half. Once off a Fayetteville fumble. Fayetteville, Connor Flanagan fumbled a punt return. Bentonville recovered it at the 30-yard line of Fayetteville and scored 2 plays later. And then the Tigers scored again just before halftime to go ahead 27-14.
It's kind of the difference in the game. Fayetteville, 9 first downs, 85 yards rushing. Sherritts has carried the load there. 155 yards passing, 6 of 13 passing-wise. 1 fumble, they did lose that. 1 penalty, so you got to like that. 4 of 8 on third downs, 1 of 1 on fourth downs. They've had the 1 sack. Bentonville, 12 first downs, 80 yards on the ground. So you got to be happy with that because you know coming in they rush it. 161 passing. Need the defense to step up. They've had some big times. The offense too. They just they're close. You just feel kind of the way the season has gone, they're close.
Third quarter almost underway. Ozarks Go offers all fiber internet and premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas.
Easy for you to say.
Changing the definition of internet, Ozarks Go is a proud supporter of Fayetteville Bulldog football. Squib kick to open the second half. It will be returned across the 35 and out near the 36-yard line. So, Blair, we said before halftime began that this was going to be maybe the biggest defensive possession of the game for Fayetteville, and still believe that. Down 2 possessions. This defense has made some plays tonight. Forced Bentonville into a couple of 3-and-outs in the second quarter. They need to get the ball back here one way or another.
A defensive turnover would be huge here to swing the momentum, which kind of went back in the favor of Bentonville toward the end of the first half.
Ben Pankow, the quarterback for the Tigers. On first down, gives it to Crawford, his running back, running left side, and a great tackle that time by Caden Turner. Pick up a yard on the play out to the 37. Turner continues to make so many big plays for this Fayetteville defense, and you're excited to see what kind of linebacker he turns into, because as a sophomore, he's been really, really good.
Yes.
Second down and 9. Pankow passed for 134 and ran for 50 in the first half. He'll throw it here on second and long. A throwback to Crawford. He's got him in Fayetteville territory inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 24 and another first down for Bentonville.
They're not fancy or flashy, but the spacing, they get great spacing and makes it really stretch that defense.
Pankow now 10 of 14 tonight. 158 yards. He's got a touchdown. And his incompletions have been big ones, overthrows on what could have been touchdowns a couple of times. First down, plenty of protection. Fayetteville brings a late pressure. Pankow runs away from it at the 30. He's at the 25. And he'll step out of bounds after a big gain to the 23-yard line. Pickup of 16. Casey Dick was wanting a timeout before that play. He didn't like something he saw defensively. He couldn't get the timeout called, and Bentonville gets a first down.
And that's one of the few times they've gone empty backfield tonight, too. It's a very unique looking offense, unlike anything we've seen this year.
First down, empty backfield set, throws left. Crawford across the 20, breaks a tackle at the 15, still pushing inside the 10. He's still not down, and they're finally going to blow the play dead at the 8-yard line. 15 more on that play from Pankow to Crawford, and it's first and goal for the Tigers. Fayetteville needs to bear down right here. This is not the type of start this defense needed to have in the second half.
Not at all. Very little motion, too, in this Bentonville offense. They just line up and come at you.
Pankow, the pistol formation. Crawford stands behind him. Crawford has a touchdown run tonight. They'll bring a man in motion. They'll fake it to both of them. Pankow rolls right. The pass is incomplete. He was looking for Lee on the right flat, and it's second down.
I guess I dared him into throwing some motion at us. But if they're going to incomplete the pass, let's see it again.
Give you some scores from around the 7A West here in a little while. One score of note. Harbor has gone up on Bentonville West 20-17 with 9.5 minutes to go third quarter. Pankow on second down. Turns around, gives it to Crawford. Crawford is going to be taken down short of the goal line. They'll mark him at the 2. Like Turner might have been on the tackle that time for Fayetteville. He may be hurt. Caden Turner doubling over in the end zone. He's not coming off the field.
He's limping
pretty badly. If you're Fayetteville, you don't want to have an injured player out there on third down. Caden Turner does not look 100% at all.
And the official came over asking him if he was okay.
Fayetteville may need to take a timeout here. They're not going to do it. On third down, high snap to Gibbs to Crawford, and he runs in. Touchdown, Bentonville. His second touchdown of the night, 13th of the season. And Bentonville has gone ahead by 19.
Well, some other scores from the 70 West at halftime. Rogers up on Springdale 14-10. Van Buren up on Heritage 28-10. Well, shocker in the central part of the state. Catholic and North Little Rock tied at 21 apiece at halftime.
Logan Turner on to attempt the extra point. Missed one in the first half. And this one is good. And so, with 9:42 to play third quarter, our new score, Bentonville 34, Fayetteville 14. This is Purple Dog football.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Back in Fayetteville, where Bentonville leads Fayetteville 34-14. The Tigers getting ready to kick off. Bentonville has scored on 3 straight offensive possessions going back to the second quarter.
And that one was 7 plays, 64 yards.
Elliot Nimrod will kick the ball away. He had 5 touchbacks in the first half. Brooks Flanagan and Isaiah Satania back deep for the Purple Dogs. And they're not going to get a chance to return this one, as it will go about 5 yards deep into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Take this break to remind you that McNaughton Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years. McNaughton looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate, proud sponsor of Fayetteville Bulldog football.
Still a lot of time left in this one. Really need a score on this drive, though, Matt, to get the momentum back in purple.
On first down, they'll throw it out. Connor Flanagan finally gets his hands on the football, gets out across the 20 to the 22-yard line. That's the first time Connor Flanagan's caught a pass tonight, Blair, and that is just hard to believe.
It is.
Flanagan came into the game 37 catches, 529 yards, 6 touchdowns. He hasn't had quite the year to this point that he had last year, but of course teams have keyed on him more, and he hasn't had Bo Stuckey to take some of that pressure away. Gibbs throwing deep on second down, looking for Satania. Oh my goodness, he almost made a great catch. Showed that incredible speed, closing in on the football. Incomplete though, and now to bring up a 3rd and long.
Those two are really starting to find their connection too.
The 3rd time tonight that Fayetteville has just thrown the ball over the top to Isaiah Satania. It's the first time he hasn't been able to come up with it. Had an 80-yard touchdown catch in the first quarter, a 49-yard catch in the second quarter. 3 times in the last 4 games now, Isaiah Satania's had a 100-yard receiving effort. On 3rd down, Gibbs has to step away from the pressure. Throws, pass is caught by Gibbs. Alex Mills on the reception. Gibbs with the throw. Mills out to the 34-yard line. Good job that time by Hank Gibbs to break away from the pressure, step away from the pressure.
No doubt the pocket collapsing again, and he's able to scoot loose and make the pass.
12-yard gain to the 34, 1st and 10. First catch tonight for Mills. We'll go play action on first down. This ball is going to be tipped and knocked down by Cole Joyce at the line of scrimmage, and he's had himself quite a game tonight. A sack, a touchdown run, a tip pass that time.
And the tip negates the pass interference call, correct? Because Connor was mugged, to say the least. Had that ball not been tipped, there would have been a flag.
2nd down and 10. Chaddock in, the H-back. They'll play action to Sherritts. Sherritts picks up the blitz. Now they throw. Connor Flanagan turned around, and he did not see the ball coming his way. He had a step on his defender, but he turned around late and couldn't find the ball. It was overthrown by about 5 yards, and it'll be a 3rd down and long.
Another one just so close.
It's twice in this drive that Fayetteville's taken a deep shot down the field.
And they're getting past those Bentonville defenders, too.
That had a touchdown written all over it if Connor Flanagan could have found the ball in the air. As it is, it's 3rd and 10. Purple Dogs need to get to their 44. Gibbs, empty backfield. Steps up. Pass is incomplete. He was looking, or was it intercepted?
I think it was intercepted.
It was intercepted. He was looking for Connor Flanagan. It looked like Flanagan was being held on the play. Yeah. Levi Bennett is the one who comes away with it. That's Bennett's 2nd interception tonight at the 48 of Bentonville. And now the Tigers, with momentum clearly behind them and a 20-point lead. And Fayetteville's defense has got to come up with something here.
Man, that's an unfortunate break for the Bulldogs. He had a couple of receivers. Yeah, it's unusual to see Flanagan just kind of not able to put his arms up. Bentonville might have gotten away with one there.
On 1st down, not much there for the Tigers. Pancal with a run for about a yard. Quade Mosier on the tackle that time for Fayetteville. Good to see Caden Turner back in the game for the Purple Dogs. They were working with him on the sideline over here on that Fayetteville offensive possession. Second down and 9. Tigers need to the Fayetteville 42. They'll bring a man in motion. Pancal goes play action. Being pressured from the outside. Cobbs hit him, and the pass is incomplete. He was looking for Lee down the field. Redarian Cobbs and Melvin Comwinda sandwiched the quarterback Pancal in the backfield, and it's 3rd down and 9.
Credit the pass rush that time for forcing Pancal to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to and put a little more on it, thinking he was going to be hit, and that is what caused it to sail out of bounds.
Correction, Cooper Smith was the intended receiver that time for Bentonville. 3rd down and 9 from the Bentonville 49. Tigers need to get to the Fayetteville 42-yard line. 8:08 to play 3rd quarter. Fayetteville trailing by 20. This game was tied not too long ago. Pancal being pressured, throws, pass caught. Tyler Barnes made an effort at it, but Cooper Smith was behind him and he caught it inside Fayetteville territory at the 35. It's a pickup of 16 on 3rd and 9. And Bentonville just seems to make all the plays when it needs to.
They sure do. It's
good crowd tonight over on the far sideline. Bentonville really travels well. Brought a lot of students to this game. No band. A lot of students, a lot of parents over on the far sideline. Of course, a great crowd here for Fayetteville. They throw left side on 1st down across the 30, another 1st down. Chaz Nimrod with the reception that time. There is a flag on the play near the line of scrimmage. We'll wait and see what this is, but Bentonville players are walking backward, which indicates that might negate the 1st down. Here's the call.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. From the spot and foul. Replay 1st down.
From where the flag was thrown, Blair, it almost looks like it might be a hold against a receiver out on the far sideline.
Yeah. I think you are correct.
So that takes away a 12-yard pickup and moves Bentonville back 10 yards. They'll mark it at the 44, so it'll be a 1st down and 19. Fayetteville bringing some pressure on 1st down. Pancal steps up, looking down the field, and they're going to throw a flag on Fayetteville.
No.
They're going to throw a flag against Aiden Garrison. He was in coverage against Trenton Call deep downfield. Fayetteville coaches here on the near sideline motioning that the ball was uncatchable. But here comes the pass interference call against the Purple Dogs.
Well, no, we just had a flag. I think the sideline just got flagged.
So there's 2 flags on the play.
Pass interference on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down. After the play was over, sideline warning against Fayetteville. That's their first warning.
So it won't be an automatic first down because it was 1st and 19. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. It'll make it a first down and 4. They will mark the ball at the 29 of Fayetteville. Bentonville needs to get to the 25. 1st and 4. You don't see this every day.
No. That was a
Casey Dick
tough call.
Casey Dick just walked 60 yards away from the play. Obviously frustrated about what went down there. On first down, throwing toward the end zone, and that is incomplete. Brooks Flanagan on the coverage. Pankow was looking for Nimrod down the left sideline in the end zone, and it'll be second down.
Good coverage there by Brooks. Textbook.
Brooks has made some good plays defensively the last couple of weeks. Made a lot of tackles last week against Van Buren. Also had that interception that was returned 54 yards to set up a Fayetteville touchdown. Second down, Pankow keeps it. He's got a first down. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23-yard line, a pickup of 6. He just really continues to run the ball well.
He does a nice job with that ball fake. Good ball skills. Really sells it. You think the running back has it, and lo and behold, Pankow's had it the whole time. Very fundamentally sound are these Tigers.
Bentonville just kind of lulling us to sleep. First down from the 23. Give it left side, breaks a tackle across the 20. Breaks another tackle inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Really nice run that time by Colby Reed. Reed averages 4.6 yards per carry. It'll go up a little bit after that one. And Bentonville's got a first and goal after a 15-yard gain.
It's been a very clean game too, Matt. Just 4 penalties.
Yeah. First and goal, Bentonville. Trying to put a lot of distance between itself and Fayetteville. Pankow gives it right side. Good open field tackle that time. Tavion Williamson with the tackle coming up from his cornerback position. Reed was the running back, a pickup of a yard on the play. That's twice, though, tonight we've seen Williamson with a touchdown-saving tackle.
That was big because there was not a lot the Bulldogs could do if he gets past Williamson.
Second and goal, midway through the third quarter.
Boy, defensive turnover would be just so huge right here.
Bentonville trying to build on a 20-point lead. Pankow looking left, throwing to the end zone, and that pass is incomplete. Could have very well been offensive pass interference against Nimrod. Brooks Flanagan in the coverage for Fayetteville, and it'll bring up a third down.
Just another day at the office for Brooks, the way he handles himself.
Bentonville has scored tonight on every time it has gotten into Fayetteville territory. Scored a touchdown every time. Trying to make it 6 for 6 here. Third and goal from the 7. Pankow rolling to his right. Now fakes, throws back across the field. That ball's intercepted by Tyler Barnes. Blair, you said it. They needed a defensive stop. Tyler Barnes in his first game back with an interception on the throwback. It was intended for Jackson Kinsey. Big play that time for the Fayetteville defense, and the Purple Dogs have a little bit of life here with 5:46 to play third quarter.
Just what the doctor ordered. And that gets the crowd back into it too, and you see a little more emotion now on that Fayetteville sideline. You see Coach Dick having a little discussion with the referee.
Bentonville kind of lulled this crowd to sleep with that long drive. Purple Dogs get it. First and 10 from the 20. You got to think this might be an instance where Fayetteville plays with house money. Maybe takes a shot down the field.
Go for it.
Gibbs in the pistol formation on first down. Sheritz is behind him. They give it to Jacob. He gets across the 25. They'll mark him at the 25. 5-yard pickup on the play, 2nd down and 5.
Credit Hank on that because he turned to his right and Sheritz was on his left. He had to do a full spin. I don't know if that was by design or not, but
Quinn McLean in now at quarterback for the Purple Dogs on this 2nd down. This is usually indicated it's going to be a quarterback run, but he can throw it. McLean keeps it, runs left side a couple of yards out to the 27. It's 3rd down.
Webster, Crawford, and Joyce on the tackle.
Gibbs comes back in for this 3rd down play.
Gain the yard on the play. Bring up 3rd down.
now we see some substitutions on the Bentonville defense for the first time. Maybe they're starting to wear down a little bit.
Fayetteville needs to get to its 30 to pick up a 1st down. Gibbs looking right. Pass is caught. 1st down across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Isaiah Satania with his 3rd reception of the night. Easily his shortest. This one goes for 9. But every time he's caught the ball, it's been a 1st down. Fayetteville up to the line quickly. Now they look toward the sideline for the play. Bentonville's double teaming Satania over on the far sideline in front of the Bentonville bench. They're going to go toward him anyway. Satania's got it across the 50. Isaiah breaks a tackle, but not for long. Gets to the 47. And Satania continues to make some really nice plays for the Purple Dogs. This one is for 17 into Bentonville territory at the 47 and another 1st down.
4 catches, 155 yards.
Fayetteville's got something going here. 4:11 to play, 3rd quarter. Purple Dogs trying to get back into this game, down 20. Gibbs, good protection, but Bentonville brings a late blitz, and he's going to go down. They're going to say it was incomplete. He got the ball away just before he went down. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd and 10.
Good thing, too, that would have been a loss of about 6, maybe. Well, you would think with them double teaming Satania, that would leave Connor Flanagan an opportunity to take advantage of one-on-one coverage.
Looks like we're about to have an airplane land on Harmon Field.
Yeah, that's...
Looks like it's making its approach into Drake. Flying really low above the stadium. 2nd down, Gibbs throws right side, Satania again, and he can't get away from the first defender. Gets a few yards to the 45. They'll mark him at the 44, but it'll be 3rd down and 7. Bennett with the tackle that time for the Tigers.
Alex Mills coming on.
Bring Chaddock off. That'll give Fayetteville 4 receivers, 2 to either side of the quarterback on 3rd down and 7. They'll run it, and they're not going to get anything. In fact, a loss of a yard back to the 45. Fayetteville tries to run a draw on 3rd and 7. And Sheritz is dropped for a loss of a yard back to the 45. Now it's 4th down and 8. And if you're Casey Dick, you would have to think you just go for it.
Yeah, you've got no choice at this point.
We saw that in the first half. They ran it on a 3rd and long, maybe trying to set up a 4th down play. They ended up trying a field goal that was no good that time. Now it's 4th down and 8. Fayetteville's got to get to the Bentonville 37. Tigers bring a blitz. Gibbs steps up. The pass is overthrown. He was looking for Charbonneau inside the 35. Overthrew him by a good bit, and now it's going to be Bentonville ball on a turnover on downs. Fayetteville can't capitalize on the turnover in the end zone.
And we haven't, and Luke has not had a catch tonight.
No, he has not. Charbonneau had that big game a couple of weeks ago against Rogers. Also had the 90-yard touchdown last week against Van Buren. Britt gives us an opportunity to tell you that Odom Law Firm was established in 1982 as an ever-changing firm, adapting to provide you with the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas. With over 100 years of combined experience, Odom has dedicated, knowledgeable, experienced lawyers. Odom Law Firm is a proud supporter of Fayetteville Bulldog football. Pankow keeps it on first down, falls forward to the 49 of Bentonville. Tyler Barnes with the tackle for the Purple Dogs. And it's 2nd and 6.
I don't think they've given it to the motion man yet on that, have they, when it comes across? But you've got to honor it, and then that opens up the middle, and Pankow just runs 4 or 5 yards every time.
2nd down and 6 for the Tigers. They will give it to Crawford. Starts right, now goes left. He's going to be short of the first down marker.
Preston Crawford on the carry.
Like Brooks Flanagan and Tyler Barnes might have been in on the tackle for the Purple Dogs. And it'll be a 3rd down for Bentonville. The Tigers need to get to the Fayetteville 45. 3rd down and 2.
Need a stop here in a big, big way.
1:48 to play 3rd quarter. Tigers back on the Fayetteville side of the field again. Here's Crawford again, and he's going to be taken down short of the first down marker. Looked like Fields might have been the first one to him for the Purple Dogs. Jalen Oliver, Redarian Cobbs also in on the play. And it's 4th down, and if you're Bentonville, what do you do right here?
It looks like they're going to go for it, Matt.
And they're going to try to catch Fayetteville in a shift change. Fields comes off. Palmer comes on for this 4th down. 4th and 2.
They need somebody on the left side of the line.
Barnes comes in, puts his hand down on the line.
They've got 10 players on the field, Matt. They're a man short.
And they're going to take a timeout. Timeout with 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We'll take one with them. 34-14 Bentonville. This is Purple Dog football.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Back at Harmon Field, 55 seconds to play 3rd quarter. Bentonville facing a 4th down and 2 from the from the Fayetteville 47-yard line. Tigers need to get to the Fayetteville 45 to pick up a 1st down. They will come out with a tight set, 2 fullbacks to either side of Pankow in the pistol formation. Crawford is behind him. They'll give it to Crawford. He's got a 1st down, maybe more. Across the 40, breaks a tackle at the 35. He may take it to the house. The 20, the 10, touchdown. Preston Crawford, 47-yard touchdown on 4th down. And the Tigers have gone ahead 40-14. Fayetteville player coming off the field injured. That looks like it might be Garrison. He was the one who hit Crawford initially. Crawford bounced off of him and took it for 47 yards in the score. Garrison really favoring his left arm here on the Fayetteville sideline. Logan Turner on to attempt an extra point for Bentonville. Tigers have scored 26 consecutive points after the game was tied 14-14. And make it 27. Turner's extra point is good. And so with 46 seconds to play 3rd quarter, our new score, Bentonville 41, Fayetteville 14. This is Purple Dog football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Back at Harmon Field, 46 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Bentonville leads Fayetteville 41-14.
4 plays, 55 yards. And their offensive line has just been phenomenal tonight. they've opened up some great holes that they've been able to run through.
Bentonville's had 9 possessions tonight, scored on 6 of them. Scored on 6 of 7 possessions that have gone into Fayetteville territory. Only blemish, the interception.
Yep.
Van Buren, who Fayetteville beat last week, leads Rogers Heritage 49-10 after 3 quarters.
Wow.
Fayetteville goes to Rogers to play Heritage. That ball's over the head of Brooks Flanagan. And it'll be a touchback.
You know, all the talk was about Bentonville's defense, but I'll tell you what, I've been impressed with their offense tonight. It just feels like the Bulldogs have had more success against this defense
than the scoreboard shows.
Than the scoreboard shows.
Absolutely. Mentioned Fayetteville goes to Rogers Heritage. That game is in 2 weeks. They'll go to Springdale High School next week.
The Battle of the Bulldogs.
Pass is caught here by Mills. About 5 yards on the reception. Bring up a 2nd down and 5. Yeah, the Battle of the Bulldogs, Battle of Northwest Arkansas, some others will call it.
Okay.
The reason the teams are called the Purple Dogs and the Red Dogs in the first place.
Yep. Used to be probably the premier rivalry in the state.
Gibbs on 2nd down pump fakes, and now he's going to be taken down for a sack. The pump fake really hurt him. And that'll probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Crawford in on the sack that time for Bentonville. Also back for the Tigers was Chris Crawford was credited with the sack. That'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. After 3 at Harmon Field, Bentonville leads Fayetteville 41-14. We'll be back in a moment. This is Purple Dog Football. Start of the 4th quarter here at Harmon Field. Ozarks Go offers all fiber internet and premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas. Changing the definition of internet, Ozarks Go is a proud supporter of Fayetteville Bulldog football. Fayetteville's facing a 3rd down and long like it has done a lot tonight. 3rd down and 10 from 20. Purple Dogs need to get to their 30 to pick up the 1st down.
6 of 12 on 3rd downs tonight.
Gibbs being pressured, he's going to be sacked again. Chris Crawford is the first one to hit him that time, and Bentonville is going to force a Fayetteville punt. Chris Crawford with back-to-back sacks for the Tigers. This time, Crawford will be credited with a half sack. Keegan Steinspring was also back on the sack that time for Bentonville, and here comes Quinn McLean. He hadn't really had to punt it a whole lot tonight. It's the 2nd time, I believe, that Fayetteville's had to punt the ball away.
You are correct.
Clock running inside of 11:20 to play in the 4th quarter. McLean rolls right. Little pooch kick is going to take a Fayetteville roll, but my goodness. It only hit about 10 yards away from the line of scrimmage. It'll roll inside the 40. And it'll be downed at the Bentonville 38-yard line. It turns out to be a great punt for McLean from a yards perspective, but it was about as ugly as a punt as you'll ever find.
Yeah, got a lot of roll, though. It looked for a minute like maybe they were going to try a fake punt. Bentonville was playing for it, but got it off.
So something to watch here as Bentonville takes the field again. The Tigers lead this game 41-14. If they were to score a touchdown and go for 2, they would enact the running clock. Don't know if that's something that appeals to their head coach, but might be something to watch. Pancal on first down, being pressured, gets away from it. He's got a lot of room. Across the 45 into Fayetteville territory, to the Fayetteville 40, the 30, the 25-20 of Fayetteville, and Ben Pancal is going to take it to the house.
No,
I think. No,
they're
they'll mark
like
him
he
out of
stepped
bounds.
out at the 4.
Yeah, they'll mark him out of bounds at the 3-yard line, Blair. 59-yard gain that time for Pancal, and Tigers have a 1st and goal.
Man, how can you do math that fast? That's amazing. But what a run. I mean, he's not flashy, but man, he just gets it done, doesn't he?
Got over 100 rushing yards tonight, well over 100 after that run.
Let's see.
He had 50 at halftime.
134 I've got him for on 11 carries. I mean, that's your quarterback.
He's had the 2 big ones. Had the 30-yard touchdown in the first quarter. 59-yard run there. They'll give it to Reed, and he runs it in for the touchdown. And now here comes the decision for Bentonville, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a decision at all. They'll go for the extra point. That was Reed's first touchdown of the evening. 3-yarder. Man, the Tigers have just really put it on after Fayetteville pulled. You know, Fayetteville had Bentonville punting the ball away with the game tied 14-14, and the fumble by Connor Flanagan, that was the turning point.
Yep.
It has been all Bentonville from that point. Logan Turner's kick is good, and so with 10:37 to play in the fourth quarter, our new score, Bentonville 48, Fayetteville 14. This is Purple Dog football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town. To connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Back in Fayetteville, 10:37 to play fourth quarter. Fayetteville trails Bentonville 48-14 after a 2-play, 62-yard touchdown drive.
Kicking off the Tigers, Nimrod. Keeping the Bulldogs.
So it appears the streak will continue, but
14 consecutive seasons that Bentonville will beat Fayetteville in the regular season, and there have been some heartbreakers for the Purple Dogs. Remember the game last year up at Tiger Stadium where Bentonville scored a touchdown in the final minute to win that game.
And that was a kind of a fluky play.
Remember a game here 4 years ago, Blair. Talk about it in just a minute. They're going to get a return. Here's Brooks Flanagan from the 5. Brooks across the 20, breaks a tackle, tries to run left, and not going to be anything there after he reversed his field. Fayetteville start at the 22 after a 17-yard return. Remember a game 4 years ago here. Bentonville had the #1 defense in the state. Fayetteville had the #1 offense in the state. Bentonville went ahead with about a minute and 20 seconds to go. Fayetteville brought Taylor Powell out on the field. You thought they had plenty of time to go down the field. He was intercepted. Bentonville took it back for a touchdown and won the game. Now, Fayetteville got revenge later that year, beat Bentonville in the semifinals and won the state championship.
Yeah, that's the thing. Would you take this tonight knowing that might turn it around when it comes playoff time?
Maybe so. Luke Charbonneau was injured on that last play, really slow coming off the field. And I'm not sure Fayetteville realizes that they don't have enough players on the field. Casey Dick telling Charbonneau he just needs to fall down.
And he does. And Brooks Flanagan came off hobbling a little bit too after that kickoff return.
Link Lindsay is finally able to come in for the Purple Dogs. He'll take Charbonneau's place.
It's been a frustrating night, no doubt.
Charbonneau will get checked on the Fayetteville sideline. Second down for the Purple Dogs. They need to get to the 32. Gibbs just throws it to nobody. He didn't have a receiver within 15 yards. I'm not sure if he and Link Lindsay were.
I don't think they were on the same page. I think he was expecting Link to run down the sideline, and he stopped and ran a curl at about 7 yards out.
On 3rd and 2, correction, 3rd and 4, Fayetteville will bring Chaddock, the H-back in, line him up on the left side of the formation. They've run a lot when he's been in the ball game. They'll run it here. Sherritt's tough running, but I'm not sure he's going to get a first down. Looks like he's going to be taken down about 1.5 yards shy, and it'll be a 4th down.
Third is Crawford, and ninth ring on the tackle.
And they're going to punt it away.
This time it'll be Huxley Richardson on to punt the ball away for the Purple Dogs.
Deep in the Tigers, Cooper Smith.
Cooper Smith is back to return for Bentonville, standing inside the 40. Huxley gets off a high kick, not particularly long, and Smith is interfered with as he tried to return it. I think Fayetteville's going to get this football, Blair, and I think they might have gotten away with a. There is a flag. There is a flag on the play. So I think Fayetteville recovered the fumbled punt return, but I believe this is going to be a kick-catch interference against the Purple Dogs.
Did they? He didn't signal a fair catch, I don't think, did he?
I don't think it had to do with the fair catch.
Okay.
It's that a Fayetteville player ran into him before he had the opportunity to catch it.
I was trying to watch real time and watch our monitor too.
And here comes the call.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Illegal formation against the kicking team. That penalty is declined. Kick catch interference against the kicking team. By rule, that is an awarded fair catch and 15-yard penalty.
Oh, wow. So 15-yard penalty in addition.
That is costly.
That'll move Bentonville well into Fayetteville territory. Flag was thrown at the 46 of Bentonville, so that should put the Tigers at the Purple Dog 39. They'll mark the ball at the 40. New quarterback for the Tigers. Andrew Edwards is the backup. He's played in quite a few games this year. He'll take it and run right side and got a good block out in front of him, and he's got a first down across the 35. Correction, he's short of the first down. We may have the first down. We'll wait and see. At the 30 is where they mark him down. Pickup of 10 on the play for Edwards, and it is a first down.
First down, Tigers.
Favorable spot over on the far sideline in front of the Bentonville bench. Edwards, he's run for a couple of touchdowns this season. They'll give it to Reed on first down. Bounces outside across the 25. Makes a tackler whiff. They'll mark him out at the 22. And it'll be second and short for the Tigers.
224 yards on the ground now for the Tigers, 214 in the air.
Correction, they gave him 9 on that play. Second and 1 from the 21. They'll throw left side. A first down on the catch that time by Cade Foster.
Edwards pass complete to Cade Foster. Aiden Garrison made the tackle.
The tackle that time for the Purple Dogs. Tavion Williamson.
First down, Tiger.
Also Carson Jordan. Pickup of 3 to the 18. Bentonville's going to win its 22nd consecutive 7A West game tonight. As we said, the Tigers have not lost a game in this conference in over 3 years. Going to win its 14th straight over Fayetteville in the regular season. Edwards on first down. He cannot get away from the defense. Good tackle back in the backfield. And it'll bring up a second down and 13.
I'm just trying to get out of here now without anybody getting hurt.
Yeah.
2 winnable games coming up, Springdale and Heritage.
With Nikolai Stinchcombe on the tackle for the Purple Dogs. Edwards throws right on second down. And into the Fayetteville 10-yard line, inside the 10. Zach Lee on the reception that time for the Tigers. Be about a yard shy of the first down. Garrison with the tackle. Good to see him stay in the game.
Man, those receivers just continue to block downfield. And
Bentonville taking plenty of time off the clock. 6:51 to play in the final quarter. Tigers facing a 3rd down and 1. So they need to get to the Fayetteville 8-yard line to move the chains.
being paper cut to death.
That's one way to put it.
Constant gashes.
Edwards gives it to Reed. First down across the 5, and they'll mark him out at the 1. Bentonville player had his helmet knocked off, so he'll have to come out of the game. It'll be a 1st and goal for the Tigers. McNaughton Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years. McNaughton looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate, proud sponsor of Fayetteville Bulldog football. 1st and goal for Bentonville from the Fayetteville 1. Fayetteville coaches are animated about something, and it's because they've got too many players on the field. The quarterback keeper by Edwards waiting on the signal. Looked like he got in. Still no signal.
Well, if you haven't signaled it by now, I don't know how you can give it to him at this point.
And I think they're going to mark him short. Palmer comes out. Fields comes on for the Purple Dogs. 2nd and goal from the 1. 5:56 to play 4th quarter. Fayetteville, as we said, next week's going to play Springdale. We'll give you a score on Springdale and Rogers High School here in just a minute. Springdale was behind in that game a little while ago. On 2nd down, some confusion, and Fayetteville's going to take him down in the backfield. Garrison was the first one to get there. And so now it'll be 3rd and goal for the Tigers. Other than not being able to punch it in, I don't think you're going to hear the Bentonville coaches be too upset about this because they're able to take a lot of clock off here. 3rd down and goal. Ball at the 3. Bentonville had a 1st and goal at the 1. Reed's the tailback. He'll take it on 3rd and goal. Takes it right up the middle. And I believe he's in. Touchdown Bentonville. There's the signal. Reed goes in from 3 yards out. That's his 2nd touchdown run of the game. And now the Tigers have gone ahead 54-14. That will enact the running clock with 4:50 to play.
21-17, Rogers leading Springdale with 7:47 to go. Sounds like that one's kind of been back and forth.
Nimrod on to attempt the extra point for the Tigers, and his first attempt of the night is good. And so with 4:50 to play in the 4th quarter, Bentonville leads Fayetteville 55-14. This is Purple Dog football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows 2 important things. 1, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And 2, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Back at Harmon Field, 4:50 to play, fourth quarter. Fayetteville trails Bentonville 55-14. Be a running clock the rest of the game. Theoretically, Fayetteville could run about 3 plays and this game would be over. Nimrod will kick the ball away for the Tigers. Back deep for Fayetteville. Brooks Flanagan, Isaiah Satania. Correction. It's not Brooks Flanagan. Try to get a number for you in just a minute.
Not going to matter.
No return on that kick, and it will be a running clock from here on out. Chance for us to tell you that established in 1982, Odom Law Firm is an ever-changing firm adapting to provide you with the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas. With over 100 years of combined experience, Odom has dedicated, knowledgeable, experienced lawyers. Odom Law Firm, proud supporter of Fayetteville Bulldog football.
Shocker out of Central Arkansas. Catholic has defeated North Little Rock tonight 41-21. And that was at North Little Rock.
Quinn McLean now the quarterback for the Purple Dogs. He gives it to Brown on first down, and Holiday. Major Holiday with a run for 2 out to the 22. Lots of backups in the game now for the Purple Dogs. McLean at quarterback, Major Holiday, the running back. They're taking their starting receivers out of the game too. See a lot of backups on the offensive line. Fayetteville's going to fall to 3-4 tonight, 2-2 in conference play. Holiday runs for a couple of yards out to the 24. Bentonville looks like a line change in hockey. They bring 5 new players on for third down. Clock running inside at 3:50 to play, fourth quarter. Fayetteville will fall to 2-2 in conference play. Bentonville will improve to 7-0 overall, 4-0 in conference play. And Blair, we've seen some good football teams this year, and Bentonville's up there with them.
Oh, no
I don't know if they're as good as Bryant, but if they end up seeing Bryant in the playoffs, that might be a game that people want to see because of the way these two teams can play defense.
No question about that.
McLean throws, and right on cue, an interception for the Tigers at the 36-yard line. Tyrus Thomas on the interception for the Tigers. Clock continues to run. 3:08 to play, fourth quarter.
Surely they'll just take a knee at this point.
Bentonville kind of reminds me a little bit of what we see from Alabama in the SEC. So many people believe, and rightfully so, the 7A West is, at least for the better part of this century, been the best conference, and Bentonville just seems to continue to be at the top of it, despite the fact that there's so many other quality teams in the league.
Yeah, until someone knocks them off. You just kind of think they're going to be the ones to beat.
Sean Anderson with the carry out near the 30-yard line, pickup of 6. 2:20 to play.
West, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
West has defeated Harbor 24-20.
So it looks like it's going to be an all-Bentonville 7A West championship again.
They're both undefeated atop the conference standings, and that makes the battle for third place really interesting. Now Harbor and Fayetteville both 2-2.
Both of those games will be in the regular season finale. Harbor and Fayetteville. That game will be here at Harmon Field. That'll be Fayetteville's next game at home. Purple Dogs got to go on the road the next 2 weeks. Springdale High School next week, Heritage the week after.
Sean Anderson.
Anderson with a short gain. And that'll bring up a third down for the Tigers. Minute and a half to go.
Rogers up on Springdale 27-17, so it looks like the Mounties are going to get their first conference win. That'll knock Springdale down to 1-3, so that means Fayetteville and Harbor tied for third in the West.
How about that Rogers defense that has struggled all year, holding Springdale to 17 points tonight?
Yeah. And the Rogers offense finally getting on track and scoring some points.
Less than a minute to go. Anderson takes it on third down, runs into the teeth of the Fayetteville defense. He'll be taken down short of the first down marker. And we'll see if Bentonville's going to have to, they'll have to take one more snap, Blair. About a 6.5 second differential between the snap clock and the game clock.
A little surprised they didn't go to the victory formation a little sooner. And I don't know if they're going to go to it here.
Van Buren beats Rogers Heritage tonight. 49-10 is the final there. On fourth down, they run right into the Fayetteville defense. And that will be the final play of the game. Bentonville has defeated Fayetteville tonight 55-14. 14 consecutive seasons the Tigers have won the regular season meeting between these two programs.
28-0 in the second half.
Yeah. Bentonville scored 41 unanswered after the game was tied 14-14 in the second quarter. Just a really thorough performance by Bentonville tonight over the final three quarters. And the Tigers improved to 7-0. Still undefeated in 7A West play. 22 consecutive conference wins now for Bentonville. Fayetteville falls to 3-4 overall, 2-2 in conference play. Blair, your final thoughts?
They were close. I mean, it's kind of hard to believe. You look at that final score, but this game was close, like you mentioned. And a turnover, couple of big momentum shifts changed it for Fayetteville, and they never just could recapture that momentum. And Bentonville just kind of put the pedal to the metal at that point. But the Bulldogs a chance to bounce back the next couple of weeks. Good to see them finally healthier than they've been in a while, but still plenty of football left and still time to get going. So we'll just have to put this one behind us and move forward.
The Red Dogs and the Purple Dogs next week in Springdale at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Always a fun time when those two teams get together. Head coaches, both couple of former Arkansas Razorback quarterbacks. Yeah. Zach Clark, the former Purple Dog as well, and Casey Dick of Fayetteville. Again, our final score tonight, Bentonville 55, Fayetteville 14. We'll see you next week in Springdale. Have a good night.